Welcome back to my channel, Modest Fashionista. This is Alicia. Hey, Abby.
Hey.
Okay. Today I'm going to talk about independence as a visually impaired person. Now, what I have to say, if you are a vision itinerant, you probably won't like this. If you are visually impaired, you may not like this. If you are an O&M specialist, you probably will not like this. Now let's get into it. Do I believe that visually impaired people should be independent? Honestly, that question has a twofold answer for me. I would say yes and no. I would say yes depending on how well that visually impaired person can see. So if you are still able to recognize what you are looking at, and if you are not afraid of cooking meat, and if you are not afraid of crossing a street independently, I would say go for it. On the other hand, if you are afraid of cooking meat, if it does scare you to cross a street independently, and if you can still see but you can no longer recognize what you are looking at, I would say no, independence is probably not the best choice for you. Abby, what do you think?
I didn't hear you.
About independence?
Yeah, what about it?
I said that if you can still recognize what you are looking at, and if you are not scared to cross the street or cook meat, then being independent would probably be a good choice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay, but what if you can still see but you can't recognize what you are looking at, and you are scared to cook meat and it scares you to cross the street? Should you pursue that independence, or should you just be dependent on someone else?
I think it's just a personal choice. I think you should be able to choose. Don't you?
Yeah, but most visually impaired people are not presented with a choice to choose.
Yeah.
I certainly was not presented with a choice to choose, and I chose anyway. I chose not to be independent, even though I knew it meant more restrictions, because I thought that it would be best.
Right.
Do you agree or disagree with this?
Well, I don't think it's for me to say, like, it's your situation. You know?
What if you were me?
Then I understand where you're coming from, so I get it.
Now, I had an O&M specialist who would tell me, you know, if you would just cross the street, he would have me cross streets independently. Well, him and my parapro would be walking behind me, but basically he would have me do it independently. And he would have me walk up bleacher steps at the high school in the gym, and the bleacher steps did not have handrails.
Really?
Yeah, really. He would say, you can do it. You need to be able to do this because not all steps will have handrails. Which I can see his point, but that don't make me feel comfortable with it. I don't agree with that. I just don't agree with making someone walk up and down the steps without a handrail if they're not comfortable with it.
I don't either.
He would say, well, one day you will probably have to walk up and down steps and there's no handrail available. Well, maybe that could happen,
Yeah.
but that don't mean that I would be comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Crossing streets scares me.
I completely understand that.
I crossed streets since 4th grade through 12th grade, and I'm still not comfortable with it. Now, if you are visually impaired and you want to be independent, talk it over with your O&M specialist, talk it over with your doctor, your ophthalmologist, talk it over with your parents, and you decide. You decide what's best for you. I'm not telling you what to choose. I'm just telling you my thoughts. A lot of times when we talk about being independent as visually impaired people, we talk about like, oh, you got to learn to do everything on your own because someone will always be there to do it for you. Don't you want to be strong and independent? No, actually, I don't want to be strong and independent. But that's the way it's presented most of the time. It's rarely ever discussed that being independent does not mean doing everything for yourself. There are 5 ways you can be independent. That does not mean doing it for yourself, for every little detail. Number 1, you could fill a cup with water and fix you a cup of water to drink. Number 2, you could learn to independently ride a bicycle. There are visually impaired people who ride bicycles, believe it or not. Number 3, you could learn to echolocate so that you can choose to use a guide dog or a long cane, or if you are tired of holding on to someone's hand or arm, you could let go once you learn to echolocate. Actually, from the time you start learning, you should let go of that hand or arm because you will be doing yourself the best favor you could possibly do. Because the echolocation won't come until you start walking independently. Number 4, you could pick out your own clothes, pick out your own shoes, pick out your own purse, pick out your hair accessory, your entire outfit. Number 5, you can apply your own perfume. You don't have to have someone pick out your clothes and accessories and apply your perfume. You can do that independently. And it's not dangerous. It's not too dangerous to do these things. These top 5 things that I just mentioned, they're not too dangerous. Is there a little bit of danger in some of them? Yes, but they're not too dangerous for you to do. That is my top 5 ways you can be independent as a visually impaired person if you don't want to be completely independent for whatever reason that is. Abby, is there anything you want to add to this?
No.
Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please like this video and share this video. Please hit the notification bell and please subscribe to my channel.